Hello everyone, this is Casual Syrian and this is my first Let's Play Morrowind. So what's special about this? Well, I will talk in more depth while we are playing the game, but essentially I'm going to do every quest in the entire game and play with some restrictions, like no use of trainers, no looting, and some other things. I will explain on the way. Let's make a new game.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Okay, so my name is Neil.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
The gods come
Quiet.
in.
Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Let's see if I can get past him. Yeah. Up we go. And I have the draw distance of 9 cells here. I'm using MGXE and you can see you can see Vivek from here.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
The game is fairly
You
vanilla.
finally arrived, but our records don't show from
No
where.
better bodies, no better heads, nothing that will change the game that much. Let's go with high health, and that's it.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
We will fill out the forms ourselves. Strength and endurance will give us the highest HP at the beginning of the game. Let's name ourselves a mage, but I'm actually going to pick some skills that have nothing at all to do with it. I will explain on the way why I'm making these choices. Basically, I want to have my skills as low as possible so that there is enough room for leveling, and we will be hand to hand in here. Our first weapon will be the spear, heavy armor and medium armor. Marksman. Oh. Marksman, short blade, and what are we missing? Weapon axe, long blade is missing. So as you can see, we have all kinds of attack skills and 3 armor skills. I made this choice because in this way it's very easy to control your leveling. And we're finished with this.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
The outlander is perhaps the best one. You get extra magic and spell absorption, but we are going to with the apprentice. It gives us weakness to magicka, but in endgame it doesn't matter. Once you get the royal signet, you have 100% effect. Meanwhile, it will add to the difficulty. So you see, all my skills are at minimum. The difficulty here is 100%, and it will stay like that.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Actually, before we take these papers, I'm going to talk to the guard. He has some special dialogue if you do. Huh. Nothing. Well, it seems a bit random.
You'll go no further until you have your papers.
Okay. But sometimes he talks.
Continue through
He
to the
has
next
some-
building and talk to Celisgravius.
Let's see. Yeah, preserve the peace topic. Many forces threaten the peace of Morrowind. The Legion is here to preserve peace. Anyway, one of the restrictions that I'm applying is the no pickup rule. Basically, I'm getting items only for quests. From quests, I won't be picking this up or anything from here. And I won't be looting any corpses. I won't be using any fast travel, no merchants. That means no training or vendoring or anything like that. I will train all my skills up myself. Let's go. But if there's a quest item, then I'm allowed to pick it up, like this one. We now have the magic menu. I'm a mage, but I have 0 spells. Now this guy, if you talk to him, he will actually think that you're a bit crazy. And let's see if we can find that dialogue. Uriel Septim. Yes, of course, this is the Empire. This is the Wardenfell district of the province of Morrowind, and Morrowind has been part of the Empire for over 400 years. The Emperor is Uriel Septim, 24th of the Septim line. You haven't been in prison in that long. Nothing wrong with your head, is there? So he thinks we are a bit crazy for asking what the Empire is. And if someone were to ask me that, then perhaps my response would be the same. Because how can you not know what the Empire is while being in the Empire? Goodbye. He gave us a quest to go to Balmora to report to Kaiskusats, but right now we need a weapon, and as you can recall, I can't use any vendors to buy anything or loot any corpses. So am I going to go hand to hand? No. My first skills will be the spear and heavy armor, but there are no quests that give weapons in Seyden Inn, so I'm going to Vivek, and there's a lizard there who owns a shop. He's having trouble with some guy who sells items just outside his shop, and basically he wants you to get rid of him. Now this quest is rather fun. I think you'll see. I'll read the dialogue a bit, and we are also going to read something about the play that involves a wizard and a lord. So from here you can see Vivek much better, 2 cantons and even Ebonheart. I don't care much for the graphics, because when you can see that far, the initial beauty of the game is enough for me. And you can see right now I'm moving a bit strangely, right? This actually speeds me up. If I go straight like this, then my speed isn't the max. If you strafe and go straight at the same time, you move a little bit quicker. I'm doing this because I want to stop my athletics from progressing too quickly. When I level up, I want to get 5 points on speed, and I'll be getting those 5 points from getting my athletics to 15. But before I do that, I need to level my spear and heavy armor, and I don't want to go over 15 athletics on this level. And here we are, Vivek, Flalo, Canton. This place is actually quite easy to navigate if you remember where all the cantons are. I've explored them maybe once, gone through all of them. That one is actually the foreign quarter. You can tell by there being 3 stories instead of the normal 2. That is the Redoran one, I think. You have to cross 2 bridges to get to the foreign quarter, which is the place that we are headed into. And the quest is on the 2nd floor, I think, yes, in the lower works. By the way, I have made this game quite difficult to myself with the restrictions, because I'm very knowledgeable about it, and if I were to use my knowledge, I'd get all the good items rather easily, and it would be much too easy to beat it. Ah, here you are. This is the guy who is bothering Myung-Gay. Hello. Welcome, High Elf. It is good to see a customer in the store. That annoying fool outside chases them away. So let's ask him about the annoying fool. Did you not see him as you entered? I did see him. It is that Morrowind. Outside my shop he stands all day, selling ridiculous wares. Get rid of him. I would like to, but the law says he is within his rights. Perhaps we might find a way. Yes, I will try and make him leave. You think you can? I would like that. Make him go away, and I will have rewards for you. He only actually has one reward, but oh well.
The prey approaches.
The reward is an iron spear,
Speak quickly, outlander, or
which
go away.
is enchanted with ice, I think. Hello, my friend, what a glorious time it is. Perhaps I can interest you in one of my fine wares, all magical for low price. A man in my line of work must find a way to make a living. I must sound horrible, don't I? Anyway, he wants to be an actor, and no one wants to hire him, so that's why he's
What's this
selling
about?
wares in here. So if you talk to someone about a theater group, then you will be told about Gracious Curio, who is writing a new play. Let's go here. Gracious Curio is a Hlalo member, and he is in the Hlalo canton. My athletics is actually progressing too fast, so let's get over with this as soon as possible. Anyway, I was supposed to tell you what was special about this Let's Play, and I mentioned that I will be doing all of the quests. That's of course impossible to achieve, because the house quests, if you join a house, you cannot join two other ones. But I have a mod that lets you join all houses. We'll just pretend that when I joined the house, that didn't happen, and I will go through all of the three. There are some quests that make complications, but this mod resolves them, so you can do all three houses, have all three strongholds. Let's see, where is Colossus? I think that might be his manor. No? Pawnbroker. Alchemist. Ah, here he is.
What do you want?
So, Curio is actually a strange character.
Any time now.
You'll see. Yes, I'm Gracious Curio, but you can call me Uncle Gracious. Okay, Uncle Gracious, tell us about your new play. It is almost completed. I call it The Lusty Argonian Maid. It's a rather bawdy tale, but I think it will play well with the people. Let's read it. Certainly not, kind sir. I am here but to clean your chambers. Is that you? Is that all you have come here for, little one? My chambers? I have no idea what it is you imply, master. I am but a poor Argonian maid. So you are, my dumpling, and a good one at that. Such strong legs and shapeless tail. You embarrass me, sir. Fear not. You are safe here with me. I must finish my cleaning, sir. The mistress will have my head if I do not. Cleaning, eh? I have something for you. Here, polish my spear. But it is huge. It could take me all night. Plenty of time, my sweet. Plenty of time. End of Act 4, Scene 3. So, that was questionable, and he's making a play of it. I wonder if the Verse guy in Foreign Quarter will play the role of the Lord. Okay, so we are heading back because where do we go? Okay, because Curio is willing to give work for that guy, and he will leave Myungen alone if he has any work. And we will get our quest reward. Jumping is actually faster than running, but it exhausts your fatigue faster, and I don't really want to level it right now because I want to spare it for strength training. It's very easy to level up and it's like level 5, so it's easy strength points when you need it. 200 encumbrance. Okay, so let's tell him he can get a job. You found a troop forming, then I must go to see the noble patron. Thank you, my friend, you will not be forgotten. Yes, yes, the place, the thing, wherein I'll catch the purse of strings of that guy. What do you want? You've done it. I admire your persuasiveness, friend. Thank you for your help. Allow me to give you this token of my appreciation. Iron shot skewer.
What is it? What do
So
you
this
want?
is my first weapon. Let's go back to Sedanen. And once we are in Sedanen, we can ask for directions to Balmora from Alone the Scout, I think. And also there's a bit of interesting dialogue from one of the scouts or bards in there about the Imperial City and the area surrounding it. We visited the Imperial City in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, but it was pretty generic with grassland and maybe a very little bit of forest. However, there is a description of it in this game that is a little bit different, and I think you will find it interesting to see what... Did I walk too far? No. To see what the lore actually says about how it should be. Okay. Leaving Vivek. Are you enjoying the view? This looks pretty good, doesn't it? No mods except NG, and you can see far with alright FPS. Enjoy the view. There are actually no monsters on this path, but if you level a bit to level 2, I think a rat appears near the beginner dungeon, and level 4 or 5 there will be a neck sound or 2 near here. At level 1 you're relatively safe. I do have one mod that makes cliff racers passive, so they won't attack unless you do. I think I have it enabled. I also have the plugins. Here you can see that skeleton fortress plugin, and there's the marksman plugin, ghost sounds, entertainer, Lefem armor. Not that I will be wearing it as a male, but well, I could wear it. I have the unofficial Morrowind patch, and that about covers what mods I use. Athletics to 8. Alright. And we're in Citadel. I'm actually leveling my speed and athletics early on, so that we will be faster at running and reach whatever places we need to faster because of the no fast travel restriction. I might actually start using fast travel at some point. In the form of mark and recall or voluntary intervention, but when I get much further in the game. So, Citadel. Citadel is the cradle of human imperial culture on Tamriel. It is the largest region on the continent, and most is endless jungle. But when you play any of Oblivion, there's not much jungle. They decided to ignore that part of the lore. And if you ask about races, he will tell you about every race. He will also talk about great houses. House Dress is not on Wadenfell Hollow, is present in Dorel, maybe in the Almalexia expansion. Edoran is here, Telvania as well. Imperial culture, well, the Imperials are a faction that is also in here. If you ask this guy about latest rumors, he will mention the Mentor's Ring, but my character is actually rather weak against magic. Weakness to magicka on 100%, plus the weakness to fire, frost and shock. If I try to get it, then the
Let's
trap
hear it.
that blows up from the urn will kill me, and I have no health potions
Anytime you're
to
ready.
keep me alive.
Just don't keep me waiting.
Let's talk to her about. Okay, hello. Ask about Palmora. She will give directions. I'm going to ask about other cities as well, because this will give us markers on our map. Just go through most of the dialogue options. Narmok. Did we miss anything? Yeah, this should be enough for now. Okay, so now directions to Balmora. Okay, we'll be saving our game in here. Actually, I want to do one more thing before I finish this recording. We will be going to the wilderness and killing a few mud crabs. Wait, fatigue is very important in here. If you go in the battle with 0 fatigue, you are never going to hit, but with full fatigue while walking, you will be more or less fine. And you will notice I'm waving my spear around but not really hitting most of the time. It's the system that this game uses, basically dice rolls that are rolled based on your skill level and fatigue and luck. This might be a little bit dangerous because I'm playing on the highest difficulty, and even the smallest enemies might hurt me if I get too close. Then a scream might paralyze me and kill me. I think there's supposed to be one more creature here. Unfortunately, I can't find it. But oh well. So we find the dead body. This body won't disappear no matter how long we wait, which is why I'm storing my items in here. I don't want to carry everything with me. Let's go to quests. Death of a taxman. So that guy was a taxman. Report to Chaos Cossacks. This will be our next objective, since we have a weapon, and now we can start with the main quest. But for now, goodbye.